Monster Jam on CBS Sports Spectacular. Welcome to the world of Monster Jam. Over the next hour, we'll showcase the biggest events, and the biggest Monster Jam superstars. Monster Jam is sweeping the country in sold-out stadiums, highly anticipated standing room-only crowds, and spectacular performances. From Orlando to Anaheim to Houston to Minneapolis. Monster Jam! And everywhere in between, the action is non-stop, and there's always something to get the millions of Monster Jam fans on their feet.
Gonna make a hard ride indeed.
Whether it's access to the drivers during the pit party,
Right up into a wheeling.
the heart-stopping freestyles, the full-on racing, or just the all-around spectacle of carnage.
Absolutely annihilated that Built Ford tough truck.
Monster Jam has something for everyone. So strap in for behind-the-wheel access to the sport's biggest superstars.
That's what you call big air.
It's a 60-minute adrenaline rush with the world's greatest motorsports fans. All the wild crashes and the highlights of a spectacular season on the road to the World Championships in Las Vegas. Monster Jam's biggest names take you along for the ride. Stay with us as we head to a sold-out Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, giving you a close-up look at the Monster Jam World Finals.
There's nothing like a nice drive in the country, while leaving a path of mayhem and destruction in your wake. It's Monster Jam, the video game. Experience the raw power of racing and the insane destruction of freestyle, with the biggest and baddest names in monster trucks. Monster Jam, the video game.
Hot Wheels! Beat is tearing down the place with the Crash and Smash Stadium in your face.
Get ready to crash and smash.
Yes!
Use the lever to spin the motorized ground of the Crash and Smash Stadium and unleash the destruction. Compete to see who can hit their target first.
Yes!
Then choose the level of your launcher to prove who can get the biggest crash.
Beat that!
Crash and Smash Stadium with Gravedigger vehicle. You put it together, batteries not included. Other vehicles each sold separately.
The young Australian hotshot Adam Scott is in.
Welcome back to Monster Jam on CBS. Each year, Monster Jam handpicks the best drivers and machines to join forces at Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas for the Monster Jam World Finals. Double down at the Monster Jam World Finals, and you have the best ticket and the best access in the house.
The sun sets eyes and slowly disappears.
A day before the action really starts, the fans are treated to a day of unprecedented access to Monster Jam's biggest event and biggest superstars.
They really get me excited about it. It'd be tough. I couldn't even do it without them. You know, a lot of them will go to a show near their hometown throughout the year, and then they'll take the next big step, and they'll come to Las Vegas to see the Monster Jam World Finals. That's really cool for me to meet them at their hometown show and see them follow us out here. I love it.
I think it means a lot to the fans. I know there's other sports of racing that they're not able to get as close to the people they like and get close to the trucks and close to the drivers. And I think that's the reason we have the fan following that Monster Jam has.
My birthday.
Is it? All right. Well, happy birthday. All right.
Monster Jam,
And it's just great to see, you know, the fans that I've seen, say, up in Canada to Miami, you know, St. Louis, and they're all going to be here. And, you know, those are just moments that you just can't replace, you know, and they're memories that'll stay with me.
So I drive, years and miles are flying by, and waiting there to greet us. Here's my plastic dashboard, Jesus. Hey, hey, I finally found my way.
To get your 2009 Double Down info, log on to monsterjamonline.com. This day included all kinds of special access, including exclusive seats to watch the Monster Jam stars qualify for the racing bracket the night before the World Racing Finals. The hard-working crews for all 24 trucks in the championships pulled the bodies off the machines to avoid any potential damage and maybe to make the trucks a little quicker in qualifying, as everybody wants to be the #1 seed. The fastest qualifying time went to 7-time world champ Tom Meents in Maximum Destruction with a blistering qualifying time of 16.13.
I thought the track was really good, but more importantly to me, I was smooth all night. I had 3 real great runs, and, you know, just kept going like that. That's what I need to be, consistent and fast, and I did it tonight.
As we take a look at the spectacular sight from our Monster Jam Eye in the Sky Saturday night, sold out for the racing bracket. The top 8 qualifiers seed automatically into round 2. The other 16 trucks embark on a vicious round 1 battle that would create the closest racing and the greatest round of Monster Jam racing fans have ever seen. Oh, what a race! Headed for the 4th finish line. Another photo finish. The end of round 1 saw many upsets as well as a few heartaches. But into round 2, that's where you separate the contenders from the pretenders. Late in round 2, Texan David Smith and King Crunch put the legendary Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger machine on the trailer and out of the racing competition. Then, defending world champion John Seasock and Batman was declared the winner when replays showed that Adam Anderson and Taz did not hit the cars properly. So after round 2, the table was set as to who to keep an eye on. The racing was still close, and there was no room for error. In the quarterfinals, Tom Meents in Maximum Destruction defeated Charlie Pauken in Monster Mutt. Then, Jimmy Cretin in the Bounty Hunter took out Mark McDonald and the very fast Safe Auto Minimizer. The scintillating tight finishes would keep coming as on the other side of the bracket, Alex Blackwell and Captain's Curse beat King Crunch, piloted by David Smith. So the semifinals paired Tom Meents in Maximum Destruction against perennial World Finals contender Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter as they thundered down the fastest straightaway in Monster Jam. It would be Tom Meents in Maximum Destruction looking almost unbeatable on this night, putting Bounty Hunter away and advancing into the championship race. On the bottom side of the bracket, it was indeed the closest race on this spectacular night. John Seasock, the defending champion in Batman, barely edged Alex Blackwell in Captain's Curse. And the Monster Jam World Finals Championship race was set. John Seasock in Batman was out to prove that 2007 was not a fluke and that he could back it up. But Tom Meents wanted it to be World Championship number 8 in 2008. Two big reasons for the fans to be on their feet. But fast-paced, high drama started to unfold in the pits. The mighty Maximum Destruction, looking almost unbeatable on this night, lost fire due to electrical problems. And the Meents team was put on the clock. They had to get the truck fired and to the line before time ran out. They couldn't. And as time ran out, it just was not meant to be for Meents. Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter called back to the starting line. And the World Championship race, that's Batman and Bounty Hunter. Both trucks struggled into the turn, but for the second straight year, John Seasock and Batman backing up his championship. Seasock earned the 2008 Monster Jam World Racing Championship.
Yeah, I tried to stay calm the best I could all the way through the whole night, just like last year. And I got to thank all the fans for supporting us, all the guys at Live Nation, all the sponsors, Bill Ford, Tough, Advanced Auto, the Batman team, Warner Brothers, man. Thank you guys so much.
Stay with us. When we return, we'll take you into the world of Monster Jam drivers.
Now shut up and drive.
And later, we'll check back at Sam Boyd Stadium and give you a first-hand look at the Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Championship.
Auto Parts and Ford Trucks. The NGK Spark Plugs World Finals returns to Las Vegas in 2009. Experience it all like a VIP with the World Finals Double Down Package. Get the best seats in the house. Attend the private Friday night qualifying races. Have dinner with the drivers and more. Plus, discount hotel rooms are available at the official host hotel, the Imperial Palace. Reserve it all now at MonsterJamOnline.com. March 27th and 28th in Las Vegas. The #1 selling name in high-performance radio-controlled models would like to give you a free 35-minute DVD packed with adrenaline-pumping footage, big air jumps, incredible speeds over 60 miles an hour. For a limited time, you can get our $12.99 Max Power DVD free. To get your free DVD, go online to MaxPowerDVD.com. Get ready for all-out RC action like you've never seen before.
Jam on CBS. Along with Monster Jam's amazing fan base, great corporate partners are key to Monster Jam's huge success and meteoric rise in popularity. Advanced Auto Parts is one longtime sponsor who again stepped up in 2008.
We decided that we were going to sponsor the El Toro Loco truck here in the World Finals out in Las Vegas, and we've never had a truck in the show, so we decided, for the fans that we would put our brand on one of the trucks, and we couldn't be happier with the truck that we've chosen.
We really want to try to help a child be a hero for the day at their school this year. You can visit advancedautoparts.com/Monster Jam, and children can register to bring our Gravedigger experience to their school. The parents will receive a $5,000 Advanced Auto Parts gift card, and we're also going to make a donation to their school to help them out with school supplies.
One of the goals that we have as corporate sponsors is try to, infuse our brand into the sport and tap into all this passion. As you can see, we got a sold-out stadium here in Las Vegas. We got lots of fans, and, people traveling from all over the 50 states, to come watch these trucks, run in a big stadium. And it just works because these are our customers. These are the people that shop our stores, and we just want to be able to enable the sport and help the sport continue to grow.
something new for fans in 2008 provides further proof of Monster Jam's exploding worldwide growth and its connection to its fans. Monster Jam the video game, available from Activision.
The audience that Monster Jam brings is a very good audience match for who we look to sell our video games to, and it was a perfect marriage to bring Monster Jam and Gravedigger to the video game space, and we just have been so happy with our relationship with Live Nation and Monster Jam. They've been a great partner throughout. It has exceeded our expectations on all platforms and continues to be the star for our division.
And keep looking at your local retailer for a brand new Volume 2 of Monster Jam the video game from Activision. Probably the biggest driver name in Monster Jam Entertainment would have to be Tom Meents, driver of Maximum Destruction, now in his 15th year with Monster Jam. He's an exception to the rule, a man on a mission to do only one thing: entertain the fans.
It's been a crazy sport. You know, I've been driving really hard for a long time. I've been the craziest innovator out here there is. Just do whatever I can to make sure that the fans and Monster Jam go home happy.
And it's upside down.
Hey, if anybody's capable of wiping the slate out and coming up with a higher score, it'll be Tom Meents.
If I'm not at a Monster Jam show driving Maximum Destruction, I need something to keep the adrenaline flowing, because I am definitely an adrenaline junkie. Man, I love to do is ride this BMC chopper right here. 250-inch rear tire, 113-inch S&S motor, 6-speed transmission. Oh, I just love to ride down the road all by myself. No cares in the world, man. When you get the wind in your ears and in your face, you don't care about anything else. Competition's tougher than it's ever been, you know. These trucks push themselves to the limits and push the drivers even further. I mean, anymore, you need to be physically fit. You need to work out. You need to be healthy. You need to take really good care of your back. Oh, I run 2.5 miles every day to 3. You know, I work up that. I lift a lot of weights. I do a lot of sit-ups, a lot of ab work, a lot of back work, you know, and it's really made me a better driver. And at the end of the night, I can get out of the machine and I don't feel sore the next day. I love it.
I'm gonna show you how we deal with that.
Big air jump. A total annihilation run.
I've had a great year this year. I've won a ton of races. I do not think anybody's beat me that has ever beat me before, has not beaten me before. I've had a lot of fun doing it, man. I love to hear them talk, but when it's time to walk the walk, they can't always do it.
Along with Meents, the veteran driver, and others that surround him at that elite level, there's now a new breed of drivers and trucks giving fans and other fellow drivers something to keep an eye on. While it may have taken the veterans who were the trailblazers in the sport some 2 decades to really build it up, these new faces have no intention of waiting 15 or 20 years to take their turn at the top of the sport. They want the spotlight now.
I've learned a lot from those older guys and from the veterans of the sport, and so I try to look at what they do and develop my own thing and try to put it all together, because I want to be the best regardless of what I do.
It's good being a young gun because you get to push the old guys to limits I don't think they really wanted to ever achieve or thought they would achieve. But that's totally to our benefit, because that's what we want to do. We want to keep pushing them to think, you know, maybe I should retire, but once they do, I think it'll be a sad day, because that's where the sport was built. And that once that generation's out, it's up to us to keep it going, and that's a lot of pressure on us ourselves.
hopefully somebody will look at me one day and say, man, I hope I just get the chance to beat him sometime. So, but I don't know. I'm still at that bottom down there looking up to these guys saying, man, I still got to beat these guys. So, I think we got the equipment to do it, so we're going to try to do it this year.
A lot more people know me now that I drove the Gravedigger thing, which was really cool, but I want to make a name just for myself. Adam Anderson, not the Gravedigger name and Adam Anderson together. I want to make it out there on my own, in my truck.
They're slowly weeding out the guys that have been here because the sport is, it's really evolved. And, back when I started years ago, people were just rolling over buses. Now they got 95s, 100-foot triple jump bus stacks. And it's, I don't know how much longer these older guys will be able to do it because it really does beat you up. So, it means a lot to have us young guys coming in and bringing in this fresh stuff and see a lot more good-looking girls at the events now, here to hang out with us young guns. So we're having a good time.
To complement this new breed of amazing talent, Monster Jam also now features some of the most incredible new trucks, concept pieces that fans love all over the world. In the infancy of Monster Jam, most of the trucks were actually standard pickups. Today's Monster Jam superstar is a high-tech piece, crafted and designed and then put into reality, coming to life before Monster Jam fans all over the world. The concept bodies and the talented drivers behind these wheels take Monster Jam into the future. It's a future where these incredible concept bodies now are housing the most technologically advanced and exotic machines in motorsports. They'll continue to fly higher, fly farther, and the winner will always be the Monster Jam fan.
I just done a little burnout for all my little fans here. We're at
Coming up, Monster Jam gets involved with other communities and helps provide comfort to those with special needs.
Monster Jam is tearing down the place with the Crash and Smash Stadium in your face.
Get ready to crash and smash. Yes! Use the lever to spin the motorized ground of the Crash and Smash Stadium and unleash the destruction. Compete to see who can hit their target first. Yes! Then choose the level of your launcher to prove who can get the biggest crash. Crash and Smash Stadium with Gravedigger vehicle. You put it together, batteries not included. Other vehicles each sold separately.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying Monster Jam on CBS. It was a little over 3 years ago when a key stop on the Monster Jam Tour was displaced by Hurricane Katrina. 2008 was the year Monster Jam returned to New Orleans, and the return was marked by a huge show and a special visit by Gravedigger's Dennis Anderson.
All right. We're at the Martin Berman School out here. We're in New Orleans. We're just right around the corner from the Superdome. These are all my little fans right here. They've been working hard in school. They're getting ready for some of their end of their semester grading period right now, so they're giving them a little break, and we're going to give them a little bit of incentive here to keep on staying to the grind. So I'm going to have some tickets. We've got these guys coming to the Superdome. I hadn't been here in 3 years since Katrina. I want to see y'all tomorrow night at the Superdome cheering for Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger. Thank you, guys.
Well, Dennis, welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome with Monster Jam. We're looking forward to a sold-out weekend here at the Superdome. Can't wait to have you back.
All right, Doug, I tell you, man, it's really an honor. I was hoping, every year everybody's asking. I've got emails and fan letters, and they're going, hey, when are you coming back to the Superdome? When are you coming back to the Superdome? I said, just as soon as they get it ready, we'll be there.
We all were displaced for many, many months until we could rebuild, and that really is what makes this story so compelling, because in the face of their own adversity, our people, our SMG employees, came back here. Over that 6-month, 8-month period, they slowly began to come back and rebuild this Superdome before they could even rebuild their own homes. They set their own personal agendas aside to put their efforts into this place with other men and women who were working here at the time. We had 850 men and women, subcontractors, and skilled labor working on this building almost 24 hours a day for 12 months. And what I saw was so powerful. It really is a testament to the human spirit. You know, when you put that many people in one place behind one common goal. We had one objective, and that was to reopen this building on September 25th to play a football game.
They say our economy is probably not as the best that it could be or should be right now. Fuel's high, gas is high, real estate's going crazy, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's two things in the world that's on top of the world, and one of them is Monster Jam, and one is New Orleans, the Superdome. They're back on top of the world.
Monster Jam, it's been a long time. Thanks for coming back to the Superdome in New Orleans.
Been a long time, Monster Jam. Thanks for coming back to the Superdome.
In 1999, I quit driving this truck for Dennis Anderson, and I started driving it for my fans. That ride was for you guys right there. I'll never forget where I come from. You guys made me. You made Dennis Anderson. You made Gravedigger. I love you guys.
Back at the Monster Jam World Finals in Las Vegas, and before the event there started, the Monster Jam drivers got some time to spend with some special friends.
Give a little bit of your love to me.
I've been dealing with Make-A-Wish families for over 20 years now, and they really truly come in and touch your heart. I've had them at my house, I've had them down the beach, I've had them spend the night with me, and now I've got them out here in Las Vegas at the World Finals. We have 7 families here, and it's a wonderful thing, man. I'm telling you, the Make-A-Wish kids, there's just a different touch in your heart when you start dealing with these families.
They are so excited to be here. It's unbelievable, man. They're going through a tough time, and you know, it's nothing that we'll ever experience, and you know, they're just great, and we love them. We love to see them out here.
We take things for granted, all the traveling, the airports, and then you meet some of these kids and you realize, man, we're truly blessed. We're blessed to be a part of their lives, and they can do anything they want with this Make-A-Wish program, and they choose to be out here with us at Monster Jam, hanging out at the World Finals. I couldn't think of anything better to be doing than right now, staying out here with these kids, having a good time, meeting them all, and being a part of their lives.
It's touching for me, you know, especially being a first-time driver, to be a part of that, and the difference that it makes to these kids just to be here, and you know how they look up to us and what they think of this whole thing. It's amazing, man. I mean, it gives me chills right now just talking about it, because I've never met any of these kids before in my life, but you see them and you know that you're their buddy right off the bat, and it's pretty cool.
It's an awesome experience. It's more rewarding for us than them, I believe. You know, all the places we go and all the things we do, this is my favorite part of the whole event. You know, being able to give back to these great kids is what it's all about. It really makes me excited.
These guys get a sneak peek behind the scenes ahead of everybody else, so we can give them some extra loving that these guys need, and it's a wonderful thing, you know, for Monster Jam to do and Make-A-Wish.
Stay with us as we find out what fans love about Monster Jam. And later, we'll choose a new Ford Monsters on Main Street winner.
On one DVD, Traxxas, the #1 selling name in high-performance radio-controlled models, would like to give you a free 35-minute DVD packed with adrenaline-pumping footage, big air jumps, incredible speeds over 60 miles an hour. For a limited time, you can get our $12.99 Max Power DVD free. To get your free DVD, go online to maxpowerdvd.com. Get ready for all-out RC action like you've never seen before.
Thanks for being back with us. It's Monster Jam on CBS. All over the country and all over the world, fans follow Monster Jam by attending the live events, by watching on TV, and of course by buying their favorite merchandise and following MonsterJamOnline.com.
Monster Jam. A little faster in the school hallway just to get next to you. Some days I spend a little extra time in the morning.
We're from North Carolina. We love Monster Jam. Hello from Louisiana.
We're from England, North Carolina. We love Grave Digger.
We're from St. George, Utah. We love Monster Jam World Finals.
Every year, Monster Jam and Ford Trucks team up for the ultimate fan prize, a hometown Monster Jam.
That's really an important part of what we do at Built Ford Tough Trucks. It's about our customers and the fans of Monster Jam, and so we can bring something really unique. It's Monsters on Main Street. We've actually have our 5 winners here. They come from across the country, from Texas to Rochester, New York, and it's really special for us to bring them here, show them a behind-the-scenes tour. They've met drivers. They were at Double Down last night. They'll be our special guest tonight, and then we'll pick one of them, and we'll bring the Monster Trucks to their hometown. We've been to Silver, North Carolina. We've been to Crete, Illinois, and now we're going to actually go to a small town again this year, sometime this summer. So we're really excited to bring this. They logged on at www.monstersonmainstreet.com. So it's a great honor for us to bring that promotion, something very unique that only Built Ford Tough Trucks and Monster Jam could do.
We got a winner! Okay, you just
Get ready, League City, Texas. Ford Trucks bringing you Monsters on Main Street this summer. For more information, log on to monstersonmainstreet.com. While today's driver is the greatest in the history of the sport, there's no question about the fact that the trucks, the Monster Jam machines, still remain one of the main draws. One of the most unique vehicles in motorsports is certainly not your standard pickup truck just thrown up on some big wheels. Today's Monster Jam machine, standing some 10 feet tall, 12 feet wide, weighing in at 10,000 pounds, is one of the most sophisticated, highly technological pieces in motorsports. Now, these behemoths are equipped with plenty of safety features as well. They not only keep the driver safe, but it allows today's Monster Jam driver to expand his limits, to push it over the limit into how high, how far, and how many new spectacular moves they can come up with. Today's Monster Jam trucks are capable of fast speeds, the fastest that we have ever seen, allowing the drivers to launch their machines high in the air. They're able to perform not only spectacular jumps, but wild slap wheelies and sky wheelies that they'll carry across the length of a stadium. And of course, one of the real crowd favorites, the mighty Cyclones. You must master all of these moves to be able to compete for the Monster Jam World Freestyle Championship.
I'm going to have to go out there and basically make every hit like my last hit and make it count, make it dance, make the dog stand up and take notice.
I'm a veteran of this track. I know what to expect. The pressure's not with me, but, you know, the excitement is.
It's kind of scary thinking, you know, the truck's probably going to end up wadded up or busted pretty bad to make a good freestyle pass. And to win it, I don't know how it's going to look in the end.
It's not a matter of, you know, the man in the machine who's going to last the longest. The man will outlast the machine.
You go from resting heart rate to 200 plus, you know, that fast.
You know, I got to kind of take care of the truck, but at the same time, I want to pull off some pretty good moves and put the truck on its edge, like what I'm known to do.
A ton of great people out here. You want to give it your all. Nothing else really matters except winning the World Finals. It's definitely emotional.
We're here to
tear it up. We're here to get wild, show these fans some cyclones, big air, nothing but wild stuff coming from me, Mr. Excitement. Yeah!
On Monster Jam. When we return, we'll take you on a ride like no other at the Monster Jam World Freestyle Finals in Las Vegas. Welcome back to Monster Jam on CBS. Now the event everyone in Vegas was waiting for, the World Freestyle Championship. The biggest obstacles ever created were tackled first by Chad Tingler, who was amazing in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He cleared the biggest jump ever, the triple bus stack, and put up a score of 32 out of 40. A mixture of Vegas newcomers and veterans would come out next, all providing some great moments, but none up to the task of taking Tingler out of the top spot. Steve Sims may have been a Vegas rookie, but Stone Crusher's performance was memorable and early on, second only to the Dalmatian.
How about that tail dragon wheelie? He is just hammering that bad boy.
And 25-year veteran Michael Bonner showed the fans the reverse move. It scored big, but only enough for second place. 8 out of the 24 trucks had hit the track, and the Monster Mutt Dalmatian was still number 1. Tingler would hold the spot through Mark McDonald's running the safe auto minimizer, but then Dawn Cretan would hit the track. The only female in the field had all the ladies screaming with an amazing rollover and a save for the ages in the Scarlet Bandit. A huge score of 36 points would put Dawn Cretan in the hot seat while others looked on and others prepared for battle.
The awesome Bat Donuts. Oh, that's not what he wanted.
Flashbulbs erupted all over the stadium as Donkey Kong went endo. A brilliant performance by George Bellhand in an Escalade may not have been a winner, but solidified him as a new fan favorite. Defending champion Captain's Curse was strong, just not enough to get the lead. The Advanced Auto Parts backed El Toro Loco had former world champion Lupe Sosa on his game. It wasn't enough to take the lead, but a Monster Jam fan was a huge winner, taking home a horn. 2/3 of the way through the competition, Dawn Cretan was sitting number 1, but several former world champions still had to take their shot.
The big stuff I kind of saved for last, and the triple bus, of course, I knew could end either great or it could end like that. And I had a feeling it was going to go over right when I hit that ramp. I knew I should have took a bigger run and hammered down a little more, but anything goes.
Representing big for the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder team, Lindsey Wink put on a show. Former Supercross star Damon Bradshaw, the reigning Rookie of the Year, showed there was no sophomore slump with this great run.
What a terrible break, but he's going to try to keep going.
Monster Jam's Mr. Excitement, Jim Kohler and the Avenger, continued his World Finals tradition with a swim in the fountain. The 21st truck on the track would be Adam Anderson in tan. And in a span of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, a new Monster Jam superstar was born. no longer Dennis Anderson's son. Dennis is now Adam Anderson's father. Taz took the lead. Only 3 trucks remain. Adam Anderson was number 1.
The run felt unbelievable. I hope it was a pretty rough ride in there, but you know what? If it was that rough and as good as my truck has been working, it had to have been good. I hope it was, man. I hope I can keep the lead right now. This is crazy. 3 years of driving. I'm in the hot seat at the Monster Jam World Finals. The 21st truck to go. There's only like 3 trucks left, and that's just, I can't even believe it.
That only left 3 trucks to break out and take the lead. Charlie Pocket and Monster Mutt gave it a shot, but only scored a 27. Up next was Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger. The icon of the sport gave the sold-out crowd a show and then some. But his night literally went up in flames, and he came up short with a 30. That left the door open for 7-time world champion Tom Meents at Maximum Destruction, but after only 1 jump, it was clearly not Tom's night to add another title. The night belonged to Adam Anderson and Taz, who not only upheld the Anderson name, but emerged as the Monster Jam World Finals 9 newest and brightest star. Joining his father, Dennis, as the only father-son world champions, Adam makes history, 22 years old, Monster Jam's youngest ever world champion.
It was, you know what, all I wanted to do was please the fans. If I won, that was great. It's crazy to be my 3rd year, and I'm already in there. This is awesome. The fans here are unbelievable. Half of them are from Las Vegas. It's crazy, all over the world. I'm going over to Europe next in a couple months, man. I'm the world champ now, and it's crazy.
We are not done yet. Stay with us for more Monster Jam.
Save big on official Monster Jam merchandise only at the MonsterJamOnline.com store. Get a Monster Jam World Finals 8 2-disc DVD, a World Finals limited edition poster, and an official yearbook, all for only $25. That's 50% off regular prices. Buy now and also get the Monster Jam World Finals 5-disc DVD box set for half price. For the next hour, use the code CBS at the MonsterJamOnline.com store checkout and save over $50 now.